Bring the horns in. We going all in.
They're in they're on the yard, the tunnel, so this would be their yard. So they're up here. And there's a taller wall, and then there's a shorter wall. Well, they're on the short wall, catwalk. And they're no further. I could jump up and touch the bottom of the catwalk where they're standing at. So this kid is there, he's up under there, and he leaps out with a hammer. And he throws the hammer, and it hits the guardrail. And when it hits the guardrail, the state trooper that's up there, he's firing this way, and he sees the hammer, and he sees the kid, and he turns both guns on him. Boom, boom, you see the smoke coming out the barrels of the gun. And every police officer or state trooper that was up there turns their gun on him. And they just riddled his body with bullets. So that's when I said, oh my God, and I raised up and all the gas got in my lungs and stuff. And I said, it's time to get out of here. And I ran, and I stopped by his body on my way out. And I said, man, what was you thinking about? You was safe where you was. Damn. And I kept on. That was the end of that. Yeah. Anything else?
And you got out of the yard, you managed to make it out?
Sure. I'm here.
But I mean,
No, I know what you're saying though. Yeah, cautiously, because I stayed low. I had enough athletic training to know that if you stand up tall, you make yourself a tall target. So I stayed low, and I maneuvered. Now I'm not the only one coming through that gate. I mean through that door. There's hundreds of guys pouring through that door, but I'm staying low. And the state police is there, they got their gas masks on, and they're banging people with the rifle butts and all of that. And I managed to get around that and get out to the other side, to the A yard, and jumped as far as I could and started crawling. And by then we had to run the gauntlet. They stripped us naked, major strip. You had to run the gauntlet. You saw the pictures of that in Tom, who was it, Wickett's book, where they had us all lined up naked. And I got to the door, to the tunnel, naked with my arms folded like this. And lo and behold, the hack that's standing there with the billy club, he was one of the hacks that I worked for in the mess hall. So he knew me. So he said, something to respect oh, yeah, I know what he said. He said, you guys had fun out here, huh? I said, fun? You know, I ain't had no fun. I tried to stay alive. He said, okay, well, you better watch your ass now. And he pushed me into the dark tunnel. And I ran in the tunnel, but I didn't run pell-mell, you know. I ran to a side, because if they're lined up bracing the tunnel with axe handles all the way down. So if you run, I'm thinking as I'm running, as soon as I get inside there, if they're swinging from both sides, well, if you stand on the one side, take a side, these guys can't hit you because they're going to be swinging over you. And these guys, are, for fear of hitting them, ain't going to swing as hard at you. And that's what I did. And I ran along that side all the way to the end. And when I got to the end, a state trooper did get me, but and he got me like a glancing blow. And then I ran up in the steps, still naked, still with my hands folded behind my back. And they got me in a cell, and I said, safe. Then I had to survive that night when they were going around and arbitrarily cracking cells and whipping dudes up and taking people out and taking them down to housing block Z to administer more punishment to them and all that kind of stuff. They stopped by my cell that night. It was early in the morning. I was doing push-ups with two other guys. They was on the beds, on the bunk, sleep. And they said, "Nigga, what's the matter with you? You can't sleep?" I ain't even bothered to answer them. I just got up and woke them guys up. Said, "Yo, man, we got a problem here." And you could see the state trooper, he's trying to work himself into a fit to do something to me, but his brother officers pulled him away, and they went on about their business.
Bring the horns in. We going all in.